tickets are also available at Sound Effects Records in Hackettstown, Green Brothers Specialty Coffee Roasters in Hackettstown and Sparta, and Tom Barth's Music Box in Succossana. Saturday, February the 24th at 8 p.m. Barashwa, live in the Whitney Chapel, presented by Freeform 91.9 WNTI and the Skylands Music and Arts Alliance.
Boy, that Sammy Davis gets around.
Doesn't he?
Did you hear him tap dancing back there?
I heard him underneath there.
Tap dancing to Arcadian music.
Yep.
Wow.
2 weeks from tonight. Or is it 3 weeks? 3 weeks from tonight.
The 24th.
24th.
In case you weren't listening. Let's go to this. Because I don't know what's on here.
So we'll learn together.
Oh, there you go. Can you guess who this is?
Sounds like 13-floor elevators.
Nope.
Okay. I was waiting for the jug to come
Wrong
in.
State. Wrong state.
Okay.
Go a little bit north. Go to Michigan.
It's not the iguanas, is it?
Bob Seger.
The Bob Seger
Bob Seger system.
It's Bob Seger system, okay.
Yes. At one time, Bob Seger had a hell of a band.
Yeah.
That was before he became a beautiful loser.
Like a rock.
Hey, Groundhog Day. You break out your Groundhog records?
That was yesterday, right?
Just got a... Ray Brazen was listening to the Groundhogs. He read in the paper that the groundhog came out and saw his shadow. He was playing the records and waiting for something to happen. Pucks of Tony McPhee out there. And actually, speaking of Ray Brazen, this Monday will be the 1-year anniversary of the worldwide Doug's radio special that we did last year with Ray.
Was it a year ago already?
It was a year ago already. It only seems like 12. But it was a year ago this Monday.
That's right.
And Armando is alive and well, playing 4 nights a week. Ray spoke to him today.
Wow. In a coffee house down in Mexico?
I think he's got his own club. I think he opens his own club.
Okay.
He's very...
he's a happening guy, man.
Very happening guy. He's very, says, hey, if they won't give me a gig, I'll get my own gigs.
Is he doing, what is he doing? The solo acoustic tour? Or?
I think he's got a full band.
He's got a full band, okay.
Not a band of corn. A full band.
Band of gold?
No horn blowers either. And speaking of Ray Brazen, again, check out raybrazen.com because there's some new stuff up there. A little segment of a little side project created by Ray Brazen, Bob Solberg, and Dave Gessling, both former members of TV Toy and other bands around the area.
Oh, okay.
And they created a little, I think it's called Rockciticus.
Okay.
And it's a tribute in many parts. Part 1 is up now.
Right.
Of the MoCo scene, which is the Morris County music scene of the late 70s, early 80s.
Wow.
It's very cool.
That's great.
Cool. A lot of familiar names in there.
Yes. Familiar to the listeners of this station.
That's right. TV Toy stuff with a pretty cool picture of all of those guys outside the Fillmore at the last show. Oh, you get to see like a 16-year-old 98-pound Rob Barth.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Check it out.
Raybrazen.com.
Raybrazen.com, right. It's a GeoCities website. And remember, the Dangerous Rock and Roll Show is the official radio home of Raybrazen.com.
And the Doug Dugs.
And the Doug Dugs. We've expanded. We've gone from the Doug Dugs to the Ray Brazen.
Okay.
So that's very cool. Let's very cool, and I'm proud to say that. Very proud.
People don't realize how much good music originated in Morris County.
Oh, tons.
And I bet people are more familiar with the bands, may know them by name, maybe even hung out at some of those clubs like Obsessions and a couple of those places and saw some of these bands or heard their music. Didn't really realize where they were from. Remember a band called Quincy?
No.
Quincy, I think, was a band out of Jersey.
You got me on that one.
We'll have to check out Ray Brazen's site.
Yeah, we'll see if they pop up on there. We will see. As I'm queuing. There we go. We just heard from Tommy Keene, Places That Are Gone. And that song is on Music from the Film and Geffen Records. But that came from, that cut that we heard came from an EP.
Which preceded his
Which
signing.
preceded it, right. And it's
Is
a little...
that on Alliance Records or something?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I have it at home, but...
Okay.
You know.
I'm a big Tommy Keene fan.
Right. Yes, and I saw Tommy Keene in the late 80s down the shore in Neptune. A place called the Green Parrot. And as Johnny Bodnar once said, I danced my little tush off. Had a good time. We heard from Rita Matsuko doing Jealousy. Giorgio did Watch Your Step.
Giorgio? Not Delivery, it's Giorgio?
It's Giorgio Moroder, way back. From an album called Son of My Father, which is a very cool record. There's some pretty good stuff on it. And if you go to Pompton Plains to Flipside Records, he's probably got about 8 copies sitting around.
Oh, cool.
He's seen sealed, and you can probably pick them up real cheap. So check that out if you want. If you're looking for that record, that's where to find it.
Okay.
Because if you try to bid on it on eBay, it goes for stupid money.
Especially if you're shelled.
Yeah, especially if you get a, what do they call it?
Sniped. Snipe, that's it.
It's sniping. Something I've been guilty of. Sniping on eBay. The Gripweeds, I Can Hear the Grass Grow, covering Roy Wood's, one of Roy Wood's better pen tunes. They were all good. Roy Wood wrote some great stuff.
Then he formed the Wizard, was it?
Wizard, and then he had the Wizzo stuff with Rick Price and a few other people. And we ran out of bed music.
Oh boy!
Oh, we can fix that.
Rick Price, was he from the Family?
No, he was from The Move. You're thinking of Rick Gresh.
Oh, okay.
Rick Gresh was in Family. He was also Joe in the book Groupie.
Okay, That
was Joe.
Okay.
You didn't know that, huh?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Tom Waits did What's He Building from a record he put out about 3 years ago. Fever Tree, Don't Come Crying to Me, Girl. Fever Tree, I think they were a Texas band who moved out to California. Pretty sure. They were on Uni.
I was going to ask if they were on Uni. That sounds familiar.
Not too many good stuff. Not too much. Uni didn't put out too many things that were really good.
No.
Like the Uni box probably has about 5 songs on it. You know?
Okay.
3 CDs, 5 songs.
Really? Okay.
No, I don't.
I've got a couple of Uni 45s at home.
Yes, yeah.
Were the foundations on Uni?
Yes, they were.
Okay.
Very good.
There you go.
So was Brian Hyland.
Okay.
A little later on in 70 and 71, 72. And actually some of that stuff was pretty good. Don't tell PBJ I said that.
Okay. Oh, phone's ringing.
Yeah. Johnny Paycheck. There's a thin line between love and hate. And if you're going to listen to country music, get George Jones, Johnny Paycheck, some Johnny Cash or something like that. But I'll go for Paycheck and George Jones. They were my favorites.
Okay. Just
terrific stuff. And that was on Little Darlin' Records. That probably came out around 66 or so. Sometime in there. And that's it. We're back up to snuff.
Okay.
It's now 10:12. You're listening to 91.9 WNTI Centenary College Radio in Hackettstown, New Jersey. And did I forget to mention Freeform 91.9? No, I did not. Oh, yeah. The caffeine's kicking in.
Okay, good. It looks like we might make it till midnight.
I think we're going to do it.
I'm going to leave you to your own devices.
Okay.
Your suspect devices.
Going to go back to the lovely Roxanne?
Yes.
God bless you.
Go home and rekindle our relationship.
It was good seeing you again.
Yeah.
Jeff and I
had a lot of fun.
We used to get together every Monday night at the Love Jungle Studios and have our gourmet pizza.
Yep. We walked around like Jane Mansfield.
That's right. Right. Walk around in our skivvies smoking cigars. All the gals are gone.
Yeah.
Monday nights.
Boys night out.
The new job doesn't allow that. I'm
Nah,
sorry about that. So we're doing it right now.
Okay.
So put your pants back on and get out of here.
All righty.
All right.
Good talking to you.
Good talking to you too, Jeff.
We'll see you again later.
Yeah, you got it, man. Thanks. And on that note, we'll play a 41-minute set of music. Starting it off with a record by a band called the Paul Brett Sage.
I've heard of that.
Yes.
For a minute there, I thought you were going to play Thick as a Brick. Instead of 41-minute set.
There it is.
or was it a passion play?
What a tremendous prog band.
Can you believe it? A little 12-year-old kid wrote that?
What?
Thick as a Brick? Yeah. Didn't you read the little the newspaper? Remember the album? It folded out into a nice newspaper? With the story about this little twerp.
You mean that wasn't just like a regular newspaper that the record came wrapped in?
Like dead fish?
That's what I thought. Boy,
you threw away the record and read the paper.
Talk about, like someone like Ian Anderson. And, I mean, the first album, this was Jethro Tull when he had Mick Abrams in the band.
Okay.
Sort of like Ian Anderson's anchor, Mick Abrams.
Okay.
As soon as Mick Abrams left, there was no one else to run the band except Ian Anderson. And that's a guy who needed to have a few things kept in check, without a doubt. They put out 2 really good records, I thought, after that. But then,
Stand Up? Did you like Stand Up?
Stand Up and
Benefit?
Benefit. A classic record.
I really like Benefit. Probably my favorite Tull album. With Jeffrey Hammond, don't you know?
You got it right. And then
Phil Glasscock, I think, was a bass player.
And very good. And then that record came out. Hey Aqualone.
Another one written by his not written by him. I think his wife penned the lyrics to that one.
Did she really?
Yeah. Jenny, I believe her name was. Jenny Anderson.
I saw them on the Aqualung tour.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yes.
I didn't see him until much later, the Night Watch tour with the...
They were actually very good.
Yeah.
It was Convention Hall.
Okay.
I was walking down the boardwalk with a friend of mine, and they had the little marquee, almost like the Florida Dory Girls.
Yep.
On Alfalfa and the Little Rascals.
Yeah.
And they slid the thing in just as we were walking by. It said Jethro Tull, opening band was Yes.
Cool.
Who had just released their 3rd album, which a lot of people thought was their first. The Roundabout.
The Yes album?
The Yes album, yeah.
Okay.
The one that had all the big hits on it.
Right.
And it's a great show.
Yeah.
It was the original Yes lineup.
With Steve Howe?
I'm sorry, not the original Yes lineup. It did have Steve Howe. It didn't have...
Banks started.
It didn't have Peter Banks.
Okay.
Banks was gone, but it had the original organ player and all that stuff. They were pretty good. They were real good. Cool. It's a nice show. We were 3rd row center.
Wow.
Very nice. We were right behind the mayor's kids and all that stuff.
This is before they started doing their shows in the round.
Oh, yes. Yes, way before. Tull was pretty cool.
Okay.
I think it was the first tour they had with the new piano player, John Evans.
Yes.
Who was in a band with Ian Anderson, like, long before that.
Okay.
And he was a pretty demented individual. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He got out of like a trash bag, a large trash can.
On stage?
On stage.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That was his introduction.
Oh, cool. This is pre-Spinal Tap, huh?
You got it, man.
Hey, maybe Rob Reiner was at the show.
Damn. And he didn't get sued. All right.
All right.
Get out of here.
Yeah. You have a good
Play
time.
some music. I'm going to have some fun.
Okay, and then we're waiting for Gramps to come and rescue you at midnight, right?
Yes, and
he's bringing his people.
I guess, and I think Rob is going to make another. I think maybe next month we'll see Rob up here.
Putting
the pressure on
the Dangerous Rock and Roll
I think so. We're doing Rob and Mick together again.
Hey, how about St. Patrick's Day? I think we looked at the calendar and found that was on a Saturday.
We could have half of St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah,
I'm half Irish. There you go. The part of me that drinks and is nasty.
Oh,
that's the Irish part.
That's the crusty part.
That's the crusty part. Part that used to drink anyway.
Okay.
And anyway, here we go.
All right.
Paul Brett Sage from Janus Records. They're on 91.9. And what was the band that Paul Brett was in? Damn, I can't remember. I'll remember, and
I'll probably remember it on the way home.
Well, here they are anyway. 3D Mona Lisa.